Entrepreneurship, a new venture that involves confidence and initiative. Readiness to put effort into new, often risky ventures or activities. Go back to that again. At this time, I'm going to step down here, and any of you that have questions, direct them to anyone on the stage, and please, whatever comes to your mind, please ask it, because we're honored to have these gifted people here, and they're not here every day, so while they're here, you need to pick their brains. Someone have a question, please?
I was actually reading an article in U.S. Weekly about the record companies losing power to live performances again, and they mentioned that Madonna actually left her label and signed with a booking company in order to try to get her sales up and have more revenue for that. Can anyone comment on that?
Yes. Yeah, she signed with Live Nation, which was basically, used to be part of it, Clear Channel. And part of it is the fact that it's harder for record companies need to figure out, record companies as they exist right now, the majors, I should say, are dinosaurs, and they know that. They know they don't know how to make money any longer. New companies are going to come up with different streams of revenue, and Live Nation, being a booking agency, being a concert promoter, really, more so than a booking agent, they are creating a record company because then they will share in her tour revenues, plus her record company or record sales revenue. So it's kind of a win for them, and ultimately for her, she'll be able to perform. She has a base. They gave her a lot of money, and she will be fine.
Any other questions, please? Are there any of the instructors here who may have a question? Okay. You're right there. You know what? He's closest. I'll get to you right after that.
This is for, I forget your name. No, next to him. You, black suit. Yeah. Brian, thanks. You said that, you pay bands and you like live acts, new acts and stuff. I'm just wondering what your process is as far as choosing who plays. I mean, do we give, if I wanted to play my band or something and perform, what's your process? Do we give you like a CD to listen to or something, and then?
Actually, I don't really ask. I try to actually make it a win-win for on both sides. CDs cost you money. If you've got MySpace and you've got online, an email in to me is the best way to get stuff. Save your CDs for people that want the CDs. I don't need to have that. That's a cost to you. So typically, yeah, it's people have said I've worked with a couple local agents in times of need when we're under sort of timelines, but for the most part, it's if you shoot an email into our website is stpaulafterhours.com, so you can just send it to Brian at stpaulafterhours.com, and we kind of go through, and part of it is we're trying to create a larger diversity, and I approach this series with the perspective of showing a veritable smorgasbord of what the Twin Cities music market has to offer, and also to suit the community in downtown as well. So we do try to span from all ages. This next year we've got some Christian rock bands that we're trying to bring into the venue. We're trying to bring in a little more diversity to suit what is reflected in the downtown residents and the employment group. So definitely, yeah, send me emails and we'll definitely follow up.
So the last few phrases, you had to do some research. In other words, you're observing the demographic and the people that come, and in essence, it's almost like a study.
Yep.
And that helps you determine how you do your shows.
Yeah, and the one thing I've seen in this through doing these shows for 3 years is that music is like the sort of the bonding agent of, and this is a perspective that I'm not in the music industry or recording industry, so I look at it from a different way. What that series has done is I see 16-year-olds and 80-year-olds at these concerts, and they all love the music. To me, music goes beyond the business of it. It's a more intangible bonding agent in a community, and that's what happens down there. And to not sound cheesy, but it creates very magical moments down in that park where you do have an 80-year-old in a wheelchair sitting next to an 18-year-old that's jamming out to The Alarmist. Both equally loving it. One maybe not loving it for the actual melodic tones, but rather the energy that's created within that live concert. And where the 18-year-old might love it for the lyrics and the riffs that are in the songs. But I think music represents something more than just a business in my world. It represents a real bonding community force out there.
Thank you, Brian.
Hello. My question is for Sue, actually. What are some of your key points for promoting like a new artist, like for myself, I've been playing coffee shops and stuff for about a year, so what would you say I should do to get more people coming out to the show?
Okay, well, I want to clarify first off that I'm a concert promoter, so the misconception is that my only role in artist development really is to get exposure through the concerts. But my advice to you as an aspiring attraction, just fundamental 101 promoting is lifestyle. So get your information to places where like-minded people would be hanging out, and then of course electronically through your MySpace or Facebook or however you're communicating with your fans. And to add with what was just being talked about, create a community for yourself. I mean, every band, in my opinion, is creating a community, and that's one fan at a time, or electronically, 100 emails at a time. But it's amazing to watch an artist grow from the coffee house situation, and the community that then will follow if you stay at it.